Objective of this session is to learn about modules. Every file which has a file extension .py and consists of proper Python codes can be called a module. A module can contain arbitrary objects, for example, files, classes, attributes. All these objects in the module can be accessed using import statement. There are three ways to import a module. First is import module name, and then you use module name dot method. In this case, every attribute or function you use, that has to be prefixed by the module name. The other way of importing the module, if you want to import only certain objects from the module, then you can use from module name import, and you want to import only mean and standard deviation. In that case, here the prefixing with the module name is not required. You can directly use mean and standard deviation function. The third way, you can import the entire namespace of the module using this asterisk. So from module name import asterisk. However, it is not a good practice to use asterisk notation because it cannot be seen from which module the object has been imported. Renaming a module. It is a practice in Python to rename a module, especially the big module name, using as keyword. Here are two examples. Import pandas as pd, import numpy as numpy. Now let us move to Python practical session. At the outset, I am importing a module named math. Next, to use a particular function under this module, we have to prefix that function name with module name dot square root function sqrt of 16. Now we can run this code. So value is 4. Other way of importing, for example, I want to import only two objects from math. So I can write from math module import mathematical constant pi and the square root function. Now we can use these two objects directly, that is without prefixing them with the module name. And we can use square root of 9. It is 3. A third way of importing is we can write from math import, then we put asterisk. This method imports all the namespace of this module. Then I can use all the functions out of this module, like I am using exponential of 1, that is e power 1. So value of this thing is 7.272.718. We can use log of this value 2.718. This should be close to 1. This is close to 1. Or maybe factorial of 5. It is 120. In Python, it is a practice to rename the make module name using as keyword. For example, we are importing numpy module as, this is the convention to import it as np, and then you can use np as the prefix, and first we are creating an array out of a list, and numpy is also having a function called square root, but it behaves differently from math square root function. So we are writing np dot sqrt, and then we put array. Now array name we have not defined array name, so we will define, we'll run the whole program. Now what it has done, it has taken square root of this array element wise, like square root of 1 is 1, square root of 2 is 1.41, square root of 3 is 1.73. What have you learned? You have learned about what is module, how to import a module, and how to rename a module.